Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back by a brand new video. Today we are going to make a beat in the style of BLADEE HEX. It's been produced by the one and only whitearmor. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. So, to start this one off, I will set the BPM to 160 and I will grab a piano to start writing the chord progression. HEX is an E major, so we will stay in a major scale. So let's get it, man. This is the chord progression that we will use. I will grab the bottom notes and put them one octave below. Maybe we can put the whole thing one octave down. So to make the melody out of this, we just want to use the notes inside of these chords. We want to make some small arpeggiators and just really experiment with the notes inside of them. So let's get it, man. I will copy this melody over onto the second bar. You do that by hitting Ctrl and B. We're gonna make some small variations right here. So this one actually plays twice. And maybe we can put that one up there and do something like this. And make a variation of this one. We can select the top notes like this. And I will just put them a little bit off the grid like that. And that's going to be our melody. We're just gonna head into Serum. We're gonna use one of my presets. This preset will be available into one of my upcoming booster boxes, but if you really want it right now, it is available already onto my Patreon. We're just gonna copy the melody on top of this. So I will send this sound to the mixer and I will take away some of the unnecessary lows. Maybe we can add a chorus onto it. And to finish this one off, maybe we can send it to a empty mixer track and add a reverb on this. Make sure the mix is at 100%. And maybe we can send it to another bus, have a delay on this. I will go for the Valhalla delay. Make sure the mix is at 100%. So we will clone the Serum and we're gonna make one more sound, and that will be that siren-ish sound you hear in the background. I will just turn oscillator A to basic shapes again, and we will just use this sine wave, put the unisons to around 5 and detune them a little bit. Enable the filter, lower the resonance. For the envelope, I will just give it some release. For the voicing, I will put on mono, legato, and put the porta time up. And I will just hit always. For the effects, turn on the distortion and the hyper dimension. I will just leave it at 2. Put the drive all the way up. For the hyper part, I will turn down the mix knob, and for the dimension part, I will put the mix knob to around 50%, and I will also enable the reverb. That's simply the sound. So this will become some sort of counter melody. We will just follow the notes we made earlier. Let's get it, man. Right now, I think it's time for the drums. So I think it's time for our 808. For the 808, I will go with this one. It's the 808 Ball from Axonic. It's a pretty clean 808. For the envelope of the 808, I will make something like this, so the note stops playing when we release the key. For the pattern of the 808, I will just copy these bottom notes of the chords. We will just put them on here. So yeah. As you see, the 808 kind of hits on some of the snares even. Also after when a kick hits, which gives the whole pattern kind of a cool bounce, especially right here. This is definitely something you can experiment with in your own beats. So I will send the 808 to the mixer and I will sidechain the kick to it. You do that by clicking down here and then sidechain to this track. On the 808, I will add a limiter. Make sure it sees our kick as an input source. So at the sidechain tab, let's right click it and select our kick. And then with the threshold, ratio, knee, and all of these parameters, really blend the kick in there so you don't really hear the sidechain. I will head into Serum one more time and I will add this whitearmor bass. It's in my first Serum bank. It will play the C sharp note right when the beat drops, just like this. And this one will play really on the background, so I will just turn down the volume. And to make the beginning of the beat have a little bit more impact, I will add a crash to it. I will go for this chimes crash in the DJ Smokey pack. And I will just turn down the volume to around 50% and maybe decrease this EQ knob to around -40%. And maybe to finish this one off, we should just clip the fucking shit out of it. And maybe while we're at it, we could add a sound shifter to it. So I guess this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you could leave a like, maybe subscribe. If you want the FLP and the presets, I will leave a link in the description down below so you can check it out. Other than that, it's been Thomas, man. Peace out.